What if I told you, after 41 years, this rare Lincoln wheat penny is over save these three? Now that right now, sitting quietly in your pocket, your coin jar, or even forgotten in a dusty drawer, there could be a single penny worth a life-changing fortune. Not a rare gold coin, not a diamond, just a simple wheat penny that millions of people have ignored, spent, or lost forever. And here's the shocking truth. Some of these pennies are still circulating today, hiding in plain sight, waiting for someone who knows what to look for. But most people miss them, and that's exactly why the few who find them walk away with unbelievable treasure. Today, I'm revealing one of the most mysterious and valuable wheat pennies ever discovered, a coin so overlooked, yet so powerful, collectors are hunting it like hidden gold. Stay with me, because what you're about to see might change the way you look at every penny forever. There is something deeply mysterious about the 1958D wheat penny, something that makes collectors pause, lean closer, and feel that rush of excitement. At first glance, it doesn't scream luxury. It doesn't shine like gold. In fact, this coin often looks darker, almost overlooked, with unusual black spotting across both the front and back. And that's exactly why so many people have unknowingly spent it, lost it, or ignored it completely. But hidden inside that modest appearance is a powerful story and an even more powerful value. This coin was minted in 1958 at the Denver Mint, marked by the small but significant D just below the date. This year holds a special place in history because 1958 was the final year of the Lincoln wheat penny design before the U.S. Mint transitioned to the Lincoln Memorial reverse in 1959. That alone gives this coin historical weight. This is the closing chapter of an era that collectors deeply respect. On the obverse, you'll see the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. His face is calm, strong, and timeless. Above him, the word liberty stands proudly, while "In God We Trust" arches along the top edge, representing the nation's enduring belief. The date, 1958, sits clearly beside Lincoln's profile, with that crucial D mint mark beneath it, confirming its Denver origin. Now, turn the coin over, and you enter a design that has captivated collectors for generations. Two wheat stalks curve gently along the left and right edges, symbolizing growth, prosperity, and the backbone of America's agricultural roots. Between them, the bold words "1 cent" stand firm, with United States of America below, and the phrase "E pluribus unum" resting above, tying everything together in a design that feels both simple and powerful. But what truly sets this specific coin apart is its condition and its unusual appearance. The extra fine condition means that even after years of circulation, the coin still holds strong detail. Lincoln's hair strands are visible, the wheat lines are defined, and the overall structure remains sharp. And those dark black spots? They aren't damage in the way most people think. They are signs of age, oxidation, and unique environmental exposure that give each coin a fingerprint of history. For the right collector, this isn't a flaw, it's a signature. This coin is composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving it that classic warm tone beneath the darker patina. It weighs precisely 3.1 grams, with a diameter of 19.05 millimeters and a thickness of about 1.52 millimeters. These exact measurements confirm authenticity and are critical for serious collectors who know that even the smallest deviation can mean everything. Now here's where things get intense, because rarity is not always about mintage numbers alone. It's about survival condition, and demand. Millions of 1,958D pennies were minted, yes, but how many survived in extra-fine condition with unique spotting and strong detail? Very few. Most were worn down, damaged, or completely lost. And today, collectors are searching aggressively for pieces like this, especially those that carry character and history in their surface. The demand for this coin has been rising steadily. Collectors are no longer just looking for perfect, shiny coins. They are hunting for coins with personality, coins that tell a story, coins that stand out. And this 1958D wheat penny does exactly that. It feels like a hidden treasure that slipped through time, quietly waiting for someone who understands its worth. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. The current market value of this exact coin, 1958D wheat penny in extra fine condition with those distinctive dark black spots, is $130,100. And yes, this is absolutely the current market value. And the most shocking part? This value is climbing. Day by day, year by year, collectors are realizing what they've been missing. This is not fiction. This is real. This is happening right now. If you have this coin, you're not just holding a penny. You're holding a powerful piece of American history, a hidden treasure that many people have accidentally thrown away without a second thought. For collectors, the message is clear. Start checking every 1958 penny carefully. Look for that D mint mark. Examine the condition. Don't ignore darker tones or unusual spotting. Sometimes, those are the very features that make your coin stand out in a sea of ordinary pieces. Always handle your coins carefully, avoid cleaning them, and store them in protective holders because preserving originality is everything in this market. And here's the truth that most people won't tell you. Coins like this don't just appear every day. When they do, they disappear quickly into private collections, locked away for years. If you find one, don't rush. Study it. Understand it. Because you might be holding something far bigger than you ever imagined. In conclusion, the 1958D wheat penny is not just a coin. It's a final echo of a legendary design, a survivor of time, and a rising treasure in today's market. And the fact that people are still losing it, still spending it, still ignoring it, makes it even more powerful for those who know what to look for. Stay tuned, because this is just the beginning. And remember, on this channel, we bring you freshly updated discoveries every single day, uncovering the hidden treasures that the world keeps missing. There's a certain kind of coin, the kind that doesn't shine, doesn't sparkle, doesn't demand attention, yet silently carries a value so powerful it can completely change the story of whoever finds it. The 1946 wheat penny with no mint mark is exactly that kind of coin. It hides in plain sight, often mistaken as ordinary, often tossed aside, and that is exactly why it remains one of the most dangerously overlooked treasures still circulating today. Picture this, a slightly worn penny, brown in tone, with bold green spots scattered across both the front and back. To most people, it looks old, maybe even damaged. But to a trained eye, this is not damage. This is history speaking through metal. This is a coin that has lived through time, survived decades, and still carries its identity with strength. Let's go back to its origin. The year 1946 was a powerful moment in American history. The world had just come out of the shadows of World War II. The economy was shifting, people were rebuilding, and the U.S. Mint returned to its traditional copper alloy after the steel pennies of 1943 and the transitional alloys of wartime years. This makes the 1946 wheat penny part of a rebirth era, a return to normalcy, a symbol of stability after chaos. This particular coin, with no mint mark, was struck in Philadelphia, the main hub of U.S. coin production at the time. And while millions were produced, very few have survived in a condition and appearance like this one. On the obverse, the familiar and powerful image of Abraham Lincoln stands tall. His profile faces right, calm yet commanding. Above him, "In God We Trust," curves along the rim, a phrase that carried deep emotional weight in the post-war era. To the left, liberty is clearly stamped, and to the right, the date 1946 confirms its place in history. The absence of a mint mark beneath the date quietly tells you this coin came from Philadelphia. Flip the coin over, and the reverse design reveals its timeless beauty. Two wheat stalks rise along the edges, framing the bold inscription 1 cent at the center. Beneath it, United States of America stands firm, and above it, E pluribus unum reminds us of unity, something the nation deeply valued after the war. Even in very fine condition, the wheat lines remain visible. The lettering is strong, and the design still holds its integrity. Now let's talk about what makes this coin physically authentic and powerful. It is composed of 95% copper, with the remaining 5% being tin and zinc. This composition gives it that rich brown base tone you see today. Over time, exposure to air and moisture has created those bold green spots, natural oxidation that adds character and uniqueness to each piece. No two coins age the same way, and that's what makes this one feel alive. The coin weighs 3.11 grams, with a diameter of 19.05 millimeters and a thickness of approximately 1.52 millimeters. Every measurement aligns perfectly with U.S. Mint standards, confirming its authenticity and making it a reliable piece for collectors who understand the importance of precision. Now here's where the story becomes intense. Rarity is not just about how many were made. It's about how many survived in a condition that still tells a story. This coin, in very fine condition, has clear details but also visible wear, proving it has circulated, passed through hands, and witnessed decades of life. Add to that the brown tone with bold green spotting, and you get a coin that stands out dramatically in the collector's world. Collectors today are not just chasing perfection, they are chasing uniqueness, originality, and authenticity. And this coin delivers all three. The demand is rising fast because people are beginning to realize that coins like this are disappearing. They are being lost, spent, or sitting unnoticed in jars and drawers across the country. This is not just a collectible, it's a hidden treasure that people are accidentally throwing away. And now, the reveal that changes everything. The current market value of this 1946 wheat penny with no mint mark, in very fine condition with brown tone and bold green spots, is $160 zeroth. And yes, this is absolutely the current price in today's market. This value is not standing still. It is increasing day by day as collector demand grows stronger and stronger. This is real. This is happening now. And those who recognize it early are the ones who win big. If this coin is in your possession, you are holding something extraordinary. This is not a simple penny. It is a powerful piece of post-war American history, a survivor of time, and a rising treasure that the world is slowly waking up to. For collectors, the advice is simple but critical. Never ignore a 1946 penny, especially one without a mint mark. Look closely at its color, its texture, its spots, These are not flaws, they are identifiers. Do not clean the coin, no matter how tempting it may be. Cleaning destroys value instantly. Preserve it exactly as it is, because originality is what collectors pay for. Store your coins safely, use proper holders, and always verify weight and size. The smallest detail can make the biggest difference in this world. In conclusion, the 1946 wheat penny is more than just a coin. It is a silent treasure, a piece of history reborn after one of the most difficult times in the world. And the fact that it still slips through people's fingers unnoticed makes it even more powerful for those who are paying attention. Remember, treasures like this don't announce themselves. They hide, they wait, and they reward only those who are willing to look closer. Stay with me, because the next coin might be even more shocking. And don't forget, this channel brings you freshly updated discoveries every single day, revealing the hidden wealth that others continue to miss. Something almost unbelievable about this next coin. Something that feels impossible until you truly understand what you're looking at. The 1951 wheat penny with no mint mark is one of those quiet, underestimated pieces that people pass by every single day, unaware that they might be letting go of something incredibly powerful. It doesn't shine brightly. It doesn't demand attention. In fact, with its soft brown tone and tiny green spots scattered across the surface, it often looks like just another old penny. And that's exactly the trap. Because hidden beneath that simple appearance is a coin that carries history, identity, and a rising value that is catching collectors completely off guard. Let's step back into 1951. America was in a period of growth and transition. The post-war boom was building momentum. Industries were expanding, and everyday coins like the wheat penny were moving rapidly through the hands of millions. These coins were never meant to be saved. They were meant to be used, spent, and forgotten. And that's why so many of them disappeared forever. This particular coin, with no mint mark, was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. No mint mark might seem like a small detail, but in the world of coin collecting, it tells a very specific story about origin and production. It connects this coin directly to one of the most historic minting facilities in the United States. On the obverse, you'll find the timeless profile of Abraham Lincoln, facing right with calm authority. The inscription, "In God We Trust," curves above his head, carrying a sense of national identity and belief. To the left, liberty stands clearly, and to the right, the date 1951 marks its place in time. The absence of a mint mark beneath the date confirms its Philadelphia origin, a detail that collectors always watch closely. Turn the coin over, and the reverse design brings a sense of balance and heritage. Two wheat stalks frame the edges, strong and symmetrical, representing prosperity and growth. At the center, 1 cent is boldly displayed, with United States of America just below it. Above, E pluribus unum ties the design together, reminding us of unity. Even in fine condition, the design remains visible. The structure is intact, and the coin still carries its identity with strength. Now look closer, because this is where the real story begins. Those mini green spots scattered across the obverse and reverse are not random. They are the result of natural oxidation over decades, a reaction between the copper surface and environmental elements. Each tiny spot is a mark of time, a sign that this coin has lived, traveled, and survived. For collectors, these subtle details are not imperfections. They are character, uniqueness, and proof of authenticity. The coin is composed of 95% copper with 5% tin and zinc, giving it that classic wheat penny composition. It weighs 3.11 grams, has a diameter of 19.0 0.05 millimeters and a thickness of approximately 1.52 millimeters. These precise specifications are critical because they confirm that what you're holding is genuine. In the world of rare coins, even the smallest variation can change everything. Now let's talk about rarity, because this is where things become truly intense. Yes, millions of 1,951 pennies were minted. But how many survived in fine condition, with visible detail, natural aging, and those distinctive mini green spots that set them apart? Very few. Most were worn down beyond recognition, damaged, or simply lost over time. And today, collectors are actively searching for coins that still hold their story, coins that feel real, untouched, and original. The demand for this coin is rising fast. Collectors are no longer just chasing perfect, untouched pieces. They are chasing coins with identity, coins that stand out in a collection, coins that feel like hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. And this 1,951 wheat penny fits that description perfectly. This is the kind of coin people are accidentally losing every single day, spending it without a second thought, never realizing what they had in their hands. And now, here comes the moment that changes everything. The current market value of this 1,951 wheat penny with no mint mark, in fine condition with those distinctive mini green spots, is $140 zeroth. And yes, this is absolutely the current price in today's market. This value is not slowing down. It is increasing steadily as more collectors recognize its hidden power. This is real. This is not a story. This is a growing treasure in today's market. If you have this coin, you are holding something far greater than a simple piece of copper. You are holding a hidden asset, a piece of history, and a treasure that many people have unknowingly thrown away. For collectors, the message is clear and urgent. Never ignore a 1,951 penny without a mint mark. Look closely at its condition, its color, its surface details. Those tiny green spots might be the very thing that makes your coin stand out. Never clean your coin. Cleaning destroys originality and can wipe away value instantly. Preserve it as it is, because authenticity is everything. Store your coins carefully, handle them with respect, and always verify their measurements and weight. The smallest detail can unlock the biggest reward. In conclusion, the 1,951 wheat penny is not just another coin. It is a silent treasure, a survivor of time, and a rising force in the collector's world. The fact that it still circulates unnoticed makes it even more powerful for those who understand its true worth. And remember, treasures like this don't come with warnings. They don't announce themselves. They pass quietly through hands, waiting for someone who knows what to look for. Stay connected, because the discoveries don't stop here. And don't forget, this channel brings you freshly updated hidden treasures every single day, revealing the coins that others continue to miss.